Om Sairam, this is Venkatfastasa.com. M.B. Reggae was a very ardent devotee of Sai Baba during Baba's lifetime in Sirdi. So he later became a very famous judge in Indore. But if you see his childhood, he started worshipping, he was in love with the Bhadra form of goddess Durga. So after that, after a few years, as a kid, he was influenced by Lord Vishnu, Lord Mahavishnu, and Narayan, and he started worshipping Lord Vishnu. There is a very famous painting by Raja Ravi Varma, which I will show you now, which really influenced. See this painting of Mahavishnu Narayan giving darshan to the little boy Dhruv was very famous those days because it was painted by Raja Ravi Varma. The reason is that there is a story behind this painting. Dhruv was a little boy who was insulted by one of the queen, saying that he cannot even sit on his father's lap because the kingdom belongs to another son of the king, born to another wife. So he told his mother that he's feeling really bad for the insult and that he cannot even sit in his own father's lap. And so he decides to go into the forest in search of uh, divinity. He wants to ask Mahavishnu about the purpose of his life. And he goes into the forest and starts to meditate where Narada, I keep forgetting who is it, the same Narada who loves to always sing the praise of Lord Narayan, Mahavishnu, he comes across the little boy and tells him, why are you sitting in forest and without any food, you are meditating like this? He said, no, I felt insulted. I want to know the truth about my life. I want to see Lord Mahavishnu. So let me do the meditation. At that time, Lord Narada, the same Narada, he gives him a mantra. He teaches him a mantra. It's called Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. He asked him to continuously chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So Saint Narada told him, you continuously chant this mantra, you will be certainly blessed by Mahavishnu. And then after a few years, Lord Mahavishnu appears in front of him in the vision. And the kid thinks that this is only a vision, but Mahavishnu uses his conch in his hand and touches the cheek of the little boy Dhruv and wakes him up, and he was surprised. It was really Mahavishnu giving him darshan, and he blessed him. Now coming back to the story of how M.B. Reggae worshipped Mahavishnu, he used to meditate remembering Lord Vishnu, remembering this painting of Raja Ravi Varma, the Dhruv Narayan painting. So what happened was M.B. Reggae felt, this Dhruv is actually distracting him. So once what he did, M.B. Reggae, he cut out the image of this Dhruv in that painting, and he started so that his focus only on this will be only on this Mahavishnu. After some time, he started telling Mahavishnu that I should be in the place of this Dhruv, so that I will have that layal, that I will have that love towards you. I will have, I will only think about you. I want to be someone like Dhruv. So M.B. Reggae cut off this image, and instead of that, he used to imagine that in that vacant position, he should be there and he should meditate on Mahavishnu. So once what happened, I will keep this painting in this throughout this video because it's a very spiritual kind of experience that Baba gives. Once he had a dream, he came to know about Baba, and he started knowing about Baba. And once, he didn't came to know about Baba. Once he had a dream. In that dream, it was there were three sections of the dream on the same night. In the first dream, what he saw was that his body was disconnected. His body was lying there, and he is outside the body. And that was like, really a kind of divine experience for him, that he is not what, we all think that this body is what we are, but what we are is our soul. And this, our attachment to the body causes lots of problems in our life. So he thinks that, okay, I am not this body. I am much, my status, I'm more pure, I'm more divine. The soul is much more greater than this body. And I and this body are separate. Like that, he understood in that first dream. In the second dream, he saw Mahavishnu, the Vishnu Narayan, the Dhruv Narayan appearing in front of him. And he can see his body also is away. He is away from his body. And there is another vision of Vishnu, Lord Mahavishnu, or Narayan. And he felt really blissful. And at that time, he was looking curiously at Mahavishnu, and Mahavishnu was telling him, Narayan was telling him, there was a image of Sai Baba, and Baba points out, Sai Baba, he don't know who is Sai Baba at that time, and he points out this old man and says, which is Sai Baba, and says, see, this is your man, this saint is your man, and you have to resort to him, you have to surrender to him. So like that, Mahavishnu points him to a old saint, old fakir, and tells him, this is your man, this is your saint, and you have to surrender to him. And Reggae didn't understood what he actually meant, what Mahavishnu meant. He didn't understood the dream. 1 hour after that, he had another dream. It was as if his whole body is getting lifted. Whole body is getting lifted, and he's flying. He's flying. Probably he was in Indore at that time. He's flying, and he's moving towards many places, and finally he reaches a village. And it was like, and he finally flying, and he's finally reaching the village, and he's asking a person in the village, where am I, which village, what is the name of this village? They say it is Sirdi. And immediately MB Reggae says, okay, if it is Sirdi, Sai Baba must be here, so where is Sai Baba? And that man replies, yes, it is Sirdi, you are in Sirdi, and Sai Baba is here. You go by that road, you go by that street, you can go and see him. And in the dream itself, he is walking towards that street, and he goes to Dwarka Mai, the beautiful divine mosque, and he gets into the Dwarka Mai, and he looks at the same old man whom Vishnu said, okay, this is your, you have to resort to this particular saint. He was there. And Sai Baba was there in Dwarka Mai. This is actually in the dream. And Baba has stretched his legs. He's not folded his legs. Baba has stretched his legs towards the devotee, and he goes inside, and he places his head on the holy feet of Sai Baba. At that time, he felt really blissful, and Baba also blessed him. And Baba said, you have come to my darshan. Have you come all the way to my darshan? So Baba is telling in the dream to Reggae, have you come to my darshan? But I am your debtor. Baba is telling, I am your debtor. I am supposed to come all the way to have your darshan. So which was, here you have to see how graceful and polite and sweet is our Sai Baba. Remember, when you go to Sirdi, it is not you who is having darshan of Sai Baba. Baba is actually waiting for you to have your darshan. Baba wants to see you. You can imagine, you can assume as if that you are going to Sirdi to have darshan of Sai Baba. You could stand only 10 seconds to see Baba. But remember, it is not the darshan you get of Baba. It is the darshan Baba gets of you. So Baba wants to see you. Even if you go to the local Sai Baba temple in your small town or village or city, it's not that you are getting Baba's darshan. Baba is also happy to get your darshan, and he is telling, I am your debtor. Baba is telling, I am your debtor, and I am supposed to come all the way to see your darshan. But I am happy that you came all the way. How sweet is our Baba when he says this to a devotee. And this is the dream. This is the three dreams that M.B. Reggae had. And then he inquired who Sai Baba is, where is Sirdi, everything. And then he goes to Sirdi finally, after a few days. When finally M.B. Reggae goes to Sirdi, he feels happy, then he goes near the mosque. But then he goes near the Dwarkamai, and then Baba does not seem to, seem to be welcoming. And one surprise was that Baba has stretched his legs and kept, where all the devotees used to come and touch that feet and touch the feet and go. And he was like surprised. In the dream also, I saw the old poor fakir, stretching his legs and keeping. And this is how Baba actually keeps his legs. And he was really happy to see Baba that way. And he felt, okay, that tallies with the dream. And then he says, okay, he says to Reggae, you have come all the way to see me, but do you worship a man? I am after all a man. I am a poor fakir. Do you worship a man? Or do you want to worship a man? So I don't want you to worship a man. And Baba speaks to him little harsh, and so he goes back. And then he realized his mistake, which was earlier during his early days in his life as an youngster. Reggae was not in the was not okay with someone worshipping a saint or even Sai Baba or anything for that matter. He thought, okay, one should only worship a god like Lord Vishnu or Durga. And that is why Baba is hitting him, that saying that, I am after all a man. Why do you want to come here to see a man? And Reggae realized that, and he again goes to Dwarka Mai, and someone tells him, probably it should be Sama, tells him, see, don't go now. Baba already don't like, I don't know what you did, but Baba is not happy with you. But Reggae thought, okay, I have come all the way to Sirdi. Let Baba beat me or let me bleed on my head. No problem. I am ready for it. I will go. And he just directly entered Dwarkamai, and he was approaching. I mean, he didn't enter. He was approaching Dwarkamai, and then after few feet, he realized Baba is calling him. Baba said, Reggae. Earlier, Baba said, why do you want to see me? I'm just a man. You just go away. But now, Baba is telling him, Baba is hinting him, come. And then he was encouraged, and he immediately goes there, and Baba stretched his both the feet, and he humbly bows to Baba's holy feet, and he feels blissful. He feels the whole world is in the three rivers is in the holy feet of Sai, and he feels really blissful when he falls under the holy feet of Sai. And that moment he experienced the uncompassionate love of Sai. And from that moment, M.B. Reggae's life changed completely. He regularly visited Sirdi, and whenever he visited Sirdi, Baba used to tell him, go to the school. So what is school? School is Radhakrishna Mai's house. It's a small hut, few meters away from the Dwarka Mai. And initially, Radhakrishna Mai doesn't, the first time he goes, Radhakrishna Mai did not open the door. But then he comes back to Baba and says, Baba, he's not opening the door. But then Baba says, okay, now you go. The moment he again goes and knocks the door, as soon as she opens the door, she looks at M.B. Reggae, and she immediately falls in her feet, in his feet, for reasons unknown. And Reggae treated Radhakrishna Mai as a mother, and Radhakrishna Mai treated Reggae as a son, and there was such a beautiful relationship between them, as a kind of motherly affection that she showed on Reggae was really beautiful. I will speak about it in another video, but here, the message here is very beautiful. For many people who might ask you, Sai devotees will come across lots of some friends or any relatives. They say, why do you want to worship a man? He's just a man. Baba always encourages us to worship the gods we love, especially the family deity, the goddess we love. he encourages that. In my case, I can tell you thousands of reasons how Baba blesses me with a dream to go to a particular temple and do some puja. He has given that experiences, number one. And number two, it is not that we are worshipping Baba. It is our, for several births, we have been gifted to get a saint, like a true saint like Sai, that we are influenced, we love to worship him. And here, the second dream of reggae, Lord Mahavishnu, whom reggae adored and admired and loved, he appears in dream and shows a old fakir, which is Sai Baba, and says, you have to resort to Sai Baba. You have to worship this man, which is Baba is God incarnate. Baba has no religion. Baba has come here to unite all religions, all the people. There is no caste, creed, poor, rich, or anything. Sai is such a beautiful saint. And to any of your friends who says, why are you worshiping man? Uh, this is, there is nothing to argue with them. You can always accept and smile to them and move on. But you have to understand, you have done lots of punya, lots of good deeds in the past several births, or your parents and ancestors have done lots of punya in your past several births, that you are now a Sai devotee and you love Sai. Bow to see Sai, peace be to all. This is Venkat, fastasai.com. Om Sai Ram, 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 Om Sai Ram.